I recently watched the 1999 movie The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, and then I watched the 2017 movie The Mummy, starring Tom Cruise. Both are about an ancient Egyptian mummy brought back to life that wreaks havoc and threatens human existence. I'm gonna compare the two, see how they're like, how they're different, and at the end of this video I'll tell you which one I liked better. The 1999 film was written and directed by Stephen Sommers, and it takes place in the 1920s. This is one of my favorite movies as a kid. It's got a very 90s feel to it, and I hadn't seen it in a long time. Admittedly, it is a little cheesier than I remember, but you know, it's still a super fun movie. It's got a great, exciting climax. The special effects were groundbreaking for its time, and they still hold up pretty well, although you can tell just how far effects have come in the last 20 years. This movie features Brendan Fraser in his prime, and he's very charismatic in this movie. He's got kind of an Indiana Jones type feel to him. I remember wanting to be him, and he's got a lot of good one-liners in this movie.
Mummies. This just keeps getting better and better.
This was Rachel Weisz's first major role, and she's great. So charming. I remember I had a huge crush on her as a youngster. But the character of Jonathan, played by John Hannah, might be my favorite character in this movie. He is a great comic relief.
You all right?
Well, not sure.
Arnold Vosloo, who plays the mummy, is great. He doesn't have a lot of lines, but he's really menacing. And I want to talk about this scene real quick. This hanging stunt is so impressive. That right there was a stunt man, but Fraser, as you can see here, says he actually passed out right after this shot cuts away. And this movie's filled with great stunt work. And real quick, for some reason, this guy's swagger always makes me laugh. All right, let's talk about the 2017 film. It's directed by Alex Kurtzman, and like I said, it stars Tom Cruise and a bunch of other people. Unlike the previous film, this one takes place in modern day. It's part of Universal's dark universe of monster movies that never took off. I believe this was Universal's first and only installment in their attempt at an Avengers-style cinematic universe, an endeavor that they seem to have abandoned, probably because this movie is not good. The characters suck. Like, who are these people? The 1999 film did a much better job setting up the characters, like at least letting you know a little bit about them. All that's established at the beginning of this movie for these characters is that they're in the military and that Tom Cruise and the beautiful blonde doctor lady played by Annabelle Wallis, they, I guess, slept together already but don't even really like each other, which is not nearly as fun as watching two strangers fall in love throughout the course of a movie like in the 1999 film. And, you know, Annabelle Wallis wasn't bad considering what she had to work with, but her character, you know, didn't have anywhere near the charm of Weisz's, and Tom Cruise is not nearly as charismatic as Fraser. This movie makes several attempts at humor, and I think I only cracked a smile once. Actually, I did laugh a couple times, but it was only at moments that I don't think were supposed to be funny. Anyway, I don't want to spend a ton of time talking about this movie because it sucks, and the 1999 film is much better. All right, I want to hear from you. Have you seen both of these movies? What did you think? Comment below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell and stay tuned for more videos in the near future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.